If you lost your child, would you do whatever it takes to get them back? How about traveling to the deepest, darkest pits of hell? Harry Mason would. Developed in 1999 by Konami, the Silent Hill series has had its ups and downs, from complete flops in the franchise, to the second most hyped up reboot behind Metal Gear Solid, only then to immediately be cancelled. Silent Hill has become the go-to game people think about in terms of exceptional storytelling and atmosphere. You take control of a father named Harry Mason, who's searching for his 7-year-old daughter Cheryl. Now it's crucial that you know that information, as Harry will feel the need to repeat it numerous times throughout the game.
Have you seen a little girl? She's only 7. Short, black hair. Short, black hair, 7 years old.
Hey guys, I'm in
Silent Hill.
just hanging out.
Have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old.
The game's setting takes place in the fictional town of Silent Hill, a quiet, mysterious town completely surrounded by fog. The town of Silent Hill works so well as a setting because the town itself plays both as the game's antagonist as well as an ally to Harry. Silent Hill's atmosphere is not just a backdrop, it's an integral part of the game's horror. As you progress into the story, the town will slowly shift, getting more and more distorted the deeper you go. The fog, mixed with some intentional horrible camera movements, limits visibility and forces Harry to become more vulnerable in this outside environment. Throughout the game, you'll be mostly on your own, only having small interactions with various characters, being used mainly as guides or just a reminder that there are more people trapped within the town. The game by design has sound effects like footsteps and doors opening louder than the actual music, sometimes being completely silent except for those sounds. Or sometimes the game will just use sound to decide to fuck with you just because it knows it can. Enclosed spaces like the school and houses feel cozy and uncomforting at the same time, almost tricking your brain into identifying as a safe space when you know in reality that's not the case. Your main weapon in the game is your handgun. This is mainly going to be your workhorse throughout the entire game. However, ammo for the handgun is scarce and can drain really quickly from just a couple enemies. This is where melee weapons come into play. A kitchen knife and steel pipe are going to be your main alternatives, forcing closer combat and a harder time facing large groups of enemies. There are harder to find items such as the hunting rifle, axe, katana, and even a fucking chainsaw. But your biggest resource in Silent Hill is your radio, used as an amplifying alarm to act as a warning for any creatures in the vicinity. Throughout the game, you'll have the opportunity to encounter a large variety of puzzles, often intertwined with a narrative, and are some of the best I've seen in horror games. It purposely gives you limited information, but relies heavily on your ability to interpret things like maps and notes that are left throughout the town. Unfortunately, it seems that my ability to interpret symbolism fails when needed most. I don't know what to do. Shoot in its asshole. Yes. Progress. The locations themselves even act as a puzzle, having layouts that are constantly blocked or changing forms, making you plan out and adapt a route of where to go next. Wait a minute, oh fuck, what I can do is I can go up that first floor, up to the second floor, and then take the stairs down to get to the oh dude, alright, now we have a fucking plan, let's go. Interactable objects intentionally stand out from the background, making it clear that if you can't interact with it now, eventually you will. But the main reason why I love Silent Hill is because there are things that never get explained, such as the ghost children that wander the school classrooms, or how Cheryl managed to get the number in the exact perfect time of when to call, and why Dahlia Gillespie looks like a character straight out of The Corpse Bride. These things never get addressed, but it works well because Silent Hill isn't supposed to make sense. It's a town that plays by its own rules, has its own perception of time, and works outside of reality. It's a game that really tests your mental capacity and ability to keep moving forward, even when things seem at their worst. Silent Hill is a haunting masterpiece that showcases the enduring power of psychological horror in the world of video games. Let's save real quick, might as fucking well. Wait, where do we save? I think saving is in one of these fucking rooms. Ah, whatever, fuck it, who cares?
12 seconds later.
Oh, I should have fucking saved. Ah, whatever, fuck it, who cares?